What's up guys, my name is Justin, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Gran Turismo 4 for another car story, and today we are driving a very special car once again. It looks insane, but this is as crazy of a car, story-wise, at least according to me, as you're going to find. This is the TVR Tuscan. Let's get it launched and then we'll talk about it. So this car, pretty unknown honestly for Americans for sure. It's kind of a car that floats under the radar. Most Americans are aware of what TVR is, the kind of cars they make. TVR, excuse me, they made the Speed 12. Obviously this is the Tuscan. They've made some other things. Um, Chimera, I'm trying to think of what else they made off the top of my head, but anyways, this car is insane because it looks ridiculous. It's got kind of the spider looking front end, and this car in particular came in this gorgeous color. I mean, look at that color. How can you argue with this? It's almost like a pearlescent purple-green combo. It almost kind of reminds me of like Mystic and Mystichrome that Ford used on the Cobras back about 25, 30 years ago. Just incredible color, just a stunning color. In real life, I'm sure it's absolutely amazing. But the way that this car ties into me is not just that it has a cool color that I like. This car appeared in one of my favorite movies ever. And some of you may know it, some of you may not, but I am a big fan of the movie Looney Tunes Back in Action. I love Looney Tunes movies. I love Looney Tunes. I love the cartoon. I loved all that. Why, I have no idea, because I'm not really a huge cartoon guy. But when it comes to music and shows, I like a very strange allocation of music and shows. I don't really generally like artists, for example. I just like songs, like good songs. And if it's the only song I like from an artist, so be it. That's fine. But I really like that movie. I really like Brendan Fraser in that movie. I don't know anything else Brendan Fraser's in because I don't like him very much as an actor. I just really like that movie. And this car was kind of the super spy car movie. If you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But that movie also featured Jeff Gordon and Jeff Gordon's car. It was an interesting movie, a total box office flop. I mean, one of the worst movies ever box office-wise, honestly. But I loved it. It was crazy. And it's the only movie I know of that featured this car as kind of the main spy getaway car, which is quite interesting, quite cool. And again, it's kind of a car that nobody really knows what it is or knows about it. So that was definitely a cool thing from my childhood. It makes a semi-brief appearance because I think they either lose it or blow it up. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've watched Looney Tunes Back in Action, but it's a movie from like 2002, and I think this car came out in the UK in maybe 2000. So about period correct. I don't know why they chose this other than that they were trying to go like pseudo Aston for Bond type of thing. It was kind of a cheap Bond style knockoff, but it was very poorly done and very poorly executed and poorly cast, and there's not a lot going for it. It was not a very good movie, but it's one of those movies I just like because it's nostalgic and I liked the movie, not that because it was a good movie. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this. I think it's a really cool car, obviously, besides the paint. It just looks quite exotic. It's quite crazy looking. I have no idea how they signed off on TVR building this and having it pass regulations in the UK, but obviously it did. It's got some quirky features. It was semi-fast. It had more than 400 horsepower, so it wasn't a slow car by any means, but you know, fast cars, the bar has changed a lot over the years, especially the last 25 years, so it was probably quite a fast car in its day when it came out. And again, very, very unique car, not something that's ever been seen anything like it in the United States. So definitely a very cool car. Again, would love to get the chance to see one of these someday, maybe. Who knows, but regardless, a very special car, a very interesting car, a very cool car, and again, technically a movie star car. So yeah, that's my connection to this car. Again, nothing too extravagant or too spectacular, but just a car that I grew up seeing as a kid somewhat because it was a movie I enjoyed. So that's what these all boil down to, right? Little connections to me that make cars special in ways that they're probably not special to anybody else, but I'm sure at least a couple of you have ever seen that movie, and it's not a bad movie, it's just not a good movie. So if you ever get a chance to go watch it, and enjoy it, and probably cringe a little bit at parts of it. But that's going to be that for the TVR Tuscan. Quite a special car, an interesting car, and again, look at this color. Goodness gracious, just to die for. So I appreciate you all so much. Hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Make sure you drop that like down below if you enjoyed this. Subscribe. I don't want you to miss anything else coming up from the GT4 car stories. This Gran Turismo series I've kind of done has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. Again, if you want a full playthrough of this game, unfortunately right now that's not in the cards. It's just It's not a game I really enjoy as a sim. We've talked about that before. I do all my sim racing on iRacing, and so any serious racing I do is through that. And this is, again, a 20-plus-year-old game at this point, easily. So not the most interesting thing to me, but, you know, I could be talked into it, but I want your thoughts. So I hope you're still enjoying it, though. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough and kind of visit through some of my favorite cars from the game and driving some different tracks on the game. And it's been a lot of fun regardless. So hope you enjoy this one. Make sure you check back in next week for more other iRacing content, other racing game content, other everything content, Camaro content, and so on. So I appreciate you all so very much, but that's going to be it. Until next time, as always, bye.